Triller, you know, the list could go on and on, the Zone. I mean, there's so many guys, and I know that I bring all that to the platform. And right here, just alone, thanks to Triller, you know, this right here will set the tone because my fight will be main event. And if we can hit 2 million pay-per-view buys, right there alone is like I'm on the cusp of becoming a pay-per-view star. So, you know, I feel like at this point it's gonna come to a point. Mark my words, when it comes to Triller, May 29th, when I fight against George Kambosos on pay-per-view, when we get those numbers up, I guarantee you, when we hit like 2 million buys or up, I guarantee you, when that comes, all those fighters, all those 3 queens are gonna want to fight me for the biggest payday.
Teofimo, he came out and said that he will sell 2 million plus pay-per-view. That's his projection. Now, I think that projection is way far off because, in my humble opinion, I think if Teofimo is able to sell 200K against Kambosos, if they the main event and there's no maybe Jake Paul on the undercard, since Teofimo does not respect you two boxers, so on and so forth, he felt like that's a disrespect to the sport. And since Teofimo confirmed that it's not going to be on the undercard of Mike Tyson versus Holyfield, therefore, the projection of Teofimo claiming that it's going to sell 2 million pay-per-view is way far off. I think if he sells 200K is a success, in my humble opinion. I don't even see it doing that much. What's your take on Teofimo claiming he will do 2 million sales on pay-per-view against Kambosos on Triller?
Yeah, I read about that a few days ago. I'm not going to lie, when I saw that, I did find that to be hilarious, considering there's only been one fighter to ever hit 2 million buys, or actually 2 fighters that hit 2 million pay-per-view buys. But one fighter in particular, that's Floyd Mayweather, and he only hit that with De La Hoya, Canelo, and of course Manny Pacquiao.
And Conor McGregor.
Say Teofimo, and Conor McGregor, and all those are superstars. Manny Pacquiao is one of the biggest pay-per-view stars. De La Hoya is one of the biggest pay-per-view stars. Canelo is a very big star, and Conor McGregor is the biggest MMA star in history. So in other words, to hit 2 million pay-per-view buys, it's basically saying you got to be the face of your sport. And although Teofimo is a great fighter, he's nowhere near the face of boxing, or has he proven to be anywhere near that level of stardom. So to say he would hit 2 million pay-per-view buys, no, I don't see that being possible. Not at all. Honestly, I project this to do maybe, I'd say about like the same as, honestly, I see Crawford versus Postal numbers, to be honest, and you know what that means.
Yeah, Teofimo definitely tripping when he came out with that projection. That sounded like the 10 million he claimed he was going to get for fighting Kambosos. He said he was going to get 10 million to fight Kambosos. It's time for him to make money, and this has seemed like a projection similar to that. Maybe he's trying to hype Triller up, but Triller's going to be extremely disappointed once they see the final numbers. One thing Bill Haney knows about is numbers. So Teofimo claimed that he's going to sell 2 million pay-per-view buys against Kambosos on Triller as a main event. Do you see that being possible at all?
I hope so. He will only have to do 1,999,000 more because I'm going to buy it.
No, but they are eating right now. Can I take 2 minutes? Okay.
Good. There you go. All the way down, just like Joe Louis. That's what they pay to see. That's right. Stay inside that check cashing business. Money man. God. Hold it. I'm pretty. Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.